The queen who married two kings, a love that changed a kingdom. In the grand kingdom of Valeria, Queen Serafina reigned supreme, a ruler of unparalleled wisdom, kindness, and strength. She was not a queen who merely inherited power. She built her rule upon justice, intelligence, and a heart so vast that even the stars seemed to twinkle in admiration. The men of Valeria revered her, not as a distant monarch but as a force of nature, one who protected them, uplifted them, and saw their worth beyond war and labor. It was a kingdom unlike any other, where women held dominion, not out of force, but because their leadership had always led to prosperity. Queen Serafina, the mightiest of them all, had guided Valeria through years of abundance, ensuring no soul starved, no child wept without comfort, and no injustice took root in her lands. And yet, despite her greatness, she did something unheard of, something that rippled through the kingdom like a storm and a sunrise combined. She married not one man, but two. One was Lord Cedric, a scholar whose mind was a universe of knowledge. He could speak the language of the wind, understand the whispers of history, and shape the future with the weight of his wisdom. He loved Serafina for her intellect, for the way her mind danced between reason and passion. The other was General Rael, a warrior whose sword had carved peace into existence. He was fierce, loyal, and the embodiment of strength, not the strength that crushed, but the kind that protected. His love for Serafina burned like a sacred fire, unwavering and eternal. The people of Valeria did not question her decision. They did not scoff or challenge the notion that a queen could love two men, for they knew Serafina did not take such matters lightly. She was their guiding light, their sovereign heart, and if she chose both, then there was a reason beyond what simple minds could grasp. And indeed, there was. Love, Serafina once told her council, is not a thing to be divided, but a force to be multiplied. Why should wisdom and strength be at odds? Why must a queen, who carries the burdens of a nation, limit her heart when it can hold more? Her marriage was not about desire, nor scandal, it was about balance. Queen Serafina's marriage to General Rael was a union of strength and loyalty, a foundation upon which her reign was fortified. Rael was not just a warrior, he was a guardian, a shield against the forces that sought to challenge Valeria's prosperity. His military prowess ensured that the kingdom remained secure, not through conquest but through strategic defense, allowing the people to flourish without fear of war. Yet, what made General Rael remarkable was not just his ability to wield a sword, it was his unwavering devotion to Serafina and his wisdom in understanding that power was not a competition but a collaboration. He did not see Lord Cedric as a rival but as an ally in the Queen's grand vision. Where General Rael led armies and forged security that would protect generations, Lord Cedric provided knowledge and guided policies that would last centuries. The two men complemented each other like the sun and the moon, balancing Serafina's rule with equal parts, might and intellect. Their cohabitation was not merely tolerance but a deep respect, forged in their shared love for the Queen and their commitment to her ideals. General Rael recognized that a kingdom could not be ruled by strength alone, just as Lord Cedric knew wisdom needed protection to thrive. Together, they became the pillars of Serafina's reign, a partnership that defied tradition and created a legacy of unity. The three of them formed a union that became legend. Other rulers whispered of her audacity. They envied her power, for they ruled with iron and fear while she ruled with love and loyalty. They feared her wisdom, for no single mind could match the three together. And they could not understand why the men of Valeria did not rebel, did not grow jealous, did not seek to undermine their queen's rule. But the men of Valeria knew something the world did not. Queen Serafina had given them something far greater than dominance, she had given them purpose. She had shown them that strength and kindness were not opposites, that love was not a battlefield, and that a kingdom flourished when its people lifted one another instead of struggling for control. And so, Valeria thrived, not because of tradition, nor conquest, but because one queen had dared to love fully, and two men had the courage to stand by her side, not above her, nor beneath her, but as equals in the grand story of their kingdom. It was this balance, of mind, might, and heart, that made Valeria a kingdom unlike any other, and Queen Serafina a ruler whose legend would never fade. Their love became legendary, and legends, as we know, never die. Thank you very much for watching.